In a bustling Athenian marketplace drawing a crowd, Socrates, the well-known philosopher, began to converse with a merchant known for his skeptical view of people, believing that few could be trusted. With his characteristic method of inquiry, Socrates asked probing questions, leading the merchant to reflect on his experiences with various individuals, from the most trustworthy allies to those who betrayed his trust. As the sun dipped lower in the sky, a revelation dawned upon the gathered crowd and the merchant. Socrates, through his questions, illuminated that trust is not a simple black and white matter, but a complex tapestry woven from our interactions and perceptions. He suggested that understanding others requires patience, empathy, and most importantly, a willingness to see beyond our initial judgments. This story from ancient Athens mirrors our exploration today. Just as Socrates navigated the complexities of human relationships in the marketplace, we too are on a quest to understand the intricate dance of trust, betrayal, and connection in our lives. Inspired by Socrates' wisdom, let us approach each personality we encounter with curiosity, openness, and the recognition that beneath every interaction lies an opportunity for deeper connection and understanding. Armed with these insights, we embark on our journey through the landscape of human connections, seeking not just to categorize but to genuinely comprehend the richness of our interactions. And remember, the true revelation lies in discovering that the key to understanding others begins with a deep, introspective look into our own beliefs and behaviors. Shadow critic. The shadow critic moves through life ensnared in a web of negativity, casting shadows of doubt and criticism wherever they go. This character, often more trapped in their perspective than those they criticize, presents us with a unique challenge. Yet it is in the heart of this challenge that Stoicism finds fertile ground for growth. Stoicism teaches us to view obstacles as opportunities, a perspective beautifully encapsulated by Marcus Aurelius. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. When faced with the shadow critic's barrage, we're invited to delve into a deep pool of self-reflection. Each critique, whether baseless or with a kernel of truth, serves as a mirror reflecting back our vulnerabilities and strengths. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this criticism serve my journey towards self-betterment? It's an opportunity not just for self-improvement, but also for practicing patience and forbearance. Stoicism doesn't encourage us to dismiss criticism outright, but to sift through it, retaining what is useful and discarding what is not. Moreover, Stoicism reminds us to maintain our focus on our own path, striving for personal excellence rather than being swayed by the myriad opinions that cross our path. As Epictetus once said, "If someone speaks badly of you, do not defend yourself against the accusations, but reply, he obviously does not know me very well, since there are so many other faults he could have mentioned." In essence, dealing with the shadow critic teaches use, the art of discernment, and the value of turning external negativity into a catalyst for internal growth. It's about using criticism as a tool to fortify our character, sharpen our virtues, and continue on our path with unwavering resolve and tranquility. The charmer facade. The charmer facade weaves a spell of charisma, drawing people in with their captivating presence. However, beneath this enchanting exterior often lies a void of genuine connection, a facade maintained for allure rather than authentic engagement. Stoicism, with its deep roots in virtue and authenticity, teaches us the invaluable lesson of seeking and fostering real relationships based on mutual respect and shared values. In the dance of social interactions, encountering a charmer presents an opportunity not for disillusionment, but for practice in genuine discourse. Stoicism advises us to embody the authenticity we seek in others. As Marcus Aurelius reflected, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. In the context of dealing with the charmer facade, this means engaging with unwavering sincerity, grounding your interactions in truth and openness. Let your interactions be guided by the principle of fostering depth over superficial charm. Your sincerity, in being a beacon of genuine connection, can gently encourage the charmer to drop their facade, even if just momentarily, to engage on a more authentic level. This does not mean expecting a complete transformation, but celebrating the moments of genuine connection that can occur when two individuals meet each other with honesty and vulnerability. Remember, the goal is not to change the charmer, but to invite them into a space where authentic relationships can flourish. By being a model of authenticity, you create a bridge over the chasm of superficial connections, showing that relationships built on mutual respect and shared values offer deeper satisfaction and meaning. The puppeteer, with their intricate dance of manipulation, presents a formidable challenge to our autonomy and sense of self. In the face of such cunning, Stoicism offers a sturdy shield, reminding us that our power lies not in changing the manipulator's actions, but in mastering our responses. It is the essence of Stoic wisdom that we control our perceptions, decisions, and actions, even when external forces seek to sway us. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control, Epictetus teaches us. This profound insight becomes our compass when navigating the murky waters of manipulation. Recognizing a puppeteer's attempts to pull our strings, we must lean heavily on our rationality and self-control. This isn't merely about resisting manipulation, it's about affirming our autonomy, guided by our values and the clear light of reason. When confronted with manipulation, respond not with frustration or anger, but with clarity and assertiveness. This doesn't mean engaging in a power struggle, but rather standing firm in your decisions and values, showing that your integrity isn't up for negotiation. Such a stance might not change the puppeteer, but it fundamentally alters the nature of the interaction, reinforcing your autonomy and resilience. In essence, dealing with the puppeteer through Stoic principles is a practice in asserting your freedom, choosing to respond with virtue and integrity. It's about recognizing that the greatest power you hold is over your mind, your decisions, and your path in life. The empathy void. The encounter with someone who harbors an empathy void can leave an unmistakable chill, akin to a shadow passing over the sun. The warmth of mutual understanding and compassion seems conspicuously absent, making interactions feel hollow, if not entirely fruitless. Yet it is precisely in these moments that Stoicism lights the way, offering profound guidance on how to navigate such icy waters. Stoicism gently reminds us that our inner peace and happiness are cultivated from within, rooted in our virtues and resilience rather than dependent on the emotional capacities of those around us. Marcus Aurelius, a beacon of Stoic wisdom, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This powerful assertion encourages us to maintain our inner sanctuary of peace and contentment, undisturbed by the emotional limitations of others. In situations where empathy seems absent, Stoicism teaches us the virtue of compassion, both towards ourselves and those who may struggle to offer it. It prompts us to consider that the empathy void within another is not a reflection of our worth or the depth of our capacity to connect, but rather an indication of their own challenges and limitations. This perspective not only fosters patience, but also deepens our understanding of human complexity. Practicing compassion involves recognizing that everyone is on their unique journey, grappling with their struggles, some of which may impede their ability to empathize. By extending kindness to ourselves and maintaining our commitment to empathy, we reinforce our resilience and capacity for connection, regardless of the response it elicits. Thus, facing the empathy void with a Stoic heart teaches us the invaluable lesson of self-reliance in cultivating emotional fulfillment and the power of compassion in bridging divides. It reinforces the understanding that our ability to experience and offer empathy remains a testament to our strength, a beacon of warmth in the coldest of interactions. The echo listener. Facing the echo listener, whose responses often mirror the shallowness of a reflection on the water, can feel like navigating a conversation with shadows rather than substance. This persona, seemingly engaged yet profoundly detached, tests our patience and desire for meaningful connection. In these moments, the ancient practice of Stoicism offers a path forward, emphasizing mindfulness and the art of presence as tools to cultivate richer interactions. Stoicism, with its focus on living according to nature and virtue, encourages us to embrace the present moment fully, investing our attention and energy into the here and now. Concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness, tenderly, willingly, with justice. And on freeing yourself from all other distractions, Marcus Aurelius advises. This call to immerse ourselves completely in the task at hand, including conversations, serves as a beacon of how to elevate our engagements beyond the superficial. By embodying this Stoic principle of presence, we become a model of deep listening and engagement, offering our undivided attention and genuine curiosity to the dialogue. This practice not only enriches our experience, but serves as a subtle invitation to the echo listener to step into the conversation with more authenticity and presence. In leading by example, we not only hold space for a more meaningful exchange, but also extend a gentle challenge to the echo listener to explore the depths of their own capacity for engagement. It's a practice in patience and virtue, reflecting the belief that everyone has the potential to contribute more fully to the tapestry of human interaction. Thus, when confronted with the echo listener, let us draw upon Stoic mindfulness, anchoring ourselves firmly in the present and leading with intentionality. In doing so, we not only enrich our conversations, but also offer a silent encouragement for the echo listener to discover the joy and fulfillment that comes from true engagement and presence. The drama magnet. These individuals, seemingly caught in an endless cycle of turmoil, can unwittingly draw us into their whirlwind of drama, leaving us feeling drained and unsettled. It is here, amidst the storm, that Stoicism offers us an anchor, reminding us to focus on what truly lies within our control, our responses, our actions, and the maintenance of our inner peace. Stoicism teaches us the importance of distinguishing between what we can change and what we must accept. Some things are in our control and others not, Epictetus famously said, highlighting the essence of Stoic tranquility. When dealing with the drama magnet, this wisdom encourages us to approach their chaos with a sense of detachment, offering support and empathy, without becoming entangled in the drama ourselves. By focusing on our inner resilience and choosing to respond with calmness and clarity, we protect our peace of mind from being compromised. This doesn't mean we become indifferent to the struggles of the drama magnet, but rather that we engage with a clear boundary between their turmoil and our tranquility. In offering support, do so from a place of compassion and understanding, yet remain anchored in the awareness that you cannot control the outcome of their situations. This balanced approach allows us to be present and helpful without sacrificing our well-being on the altar of another's chaos. Therefore, as we encounter the drama magnet, let us recall the Stoic virtue of equanimity, safeguarding our inner calm amidst external storms. In doing so, we not only preserve our tranquility, but also embody the Stoic ideal of being a source of strength and stability, both for ourselves and for those caught in the throes of perpetual drama. The silent agitator. Operating in the shadows of conversation, their expertise lying in the art of crafting subtle provocations meant to unsettle and disorient. These individuals, often adept at pushing just the right buttons, present a unique challenge to our composure and serenity. Yet, it is in the face of such stealthy agitation that Stoicism shines brightest, offering a fortress of tranquility against the siege of external disturbances. Stoicism teaches us the invaluable lesson that our inner peace is ours to guard and that the arrows of provocation, shot by the silent agitator, can only breach our walls if we lower the gate. Keep constant guard over your perceptions, for it is no small thing you are protecting, but your respect, trustworthiness, and steadiness of mind, freedom from pain and fear. In a word, your freedom, advises Epictetus. This wisdom implores us to recognize our sovereignty over our mental state, empowering us to meet provocations not with reactionary impulse but with deliberate calmness, or, when wisdom dictates, serene silence. In choosing to respond with measure or opting for the strength of silence, we demonstrate mastery over our peace, affirming that it remains untouched and intact despite external attempts to disrupt it. This act of preserving composure is not only a testament to our resilience, but also serves as a subtle lesson to the silent agitator about the futility of their efforts. Thus, when confronted with the silent agitator's subtle provocations, let us draw deeply from the well of Stoic serenity, maintaining our equilibrium with grace. In doing so, we not only protect our peace but also embody the Stoic ideal of unshakable tranquility, regardless of the tempests that rage outside. The toxic blossom, with its deceptive allure, presents a unique challenge. On the surface, they may appear enchanting and benign, yet their influence can insidiously undermine our well-being and inner harmony. This is where the teachings of Stoicism become invaluable, offering us guidance on how to cultivate a healthy emotional and social ecosystem. Stoicism, at its core, encourages us to take responsibility for our own peace and happiness, recognizing that these are cultivated from within and are not dependent on external circumstances or individuals. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength, Marcus Aurelius reminds us. This powerful insight urges us to be discerning about the company we keep, to ensure our environment fosters growth, positivity, and well-being. In dealing with the toxic blossom, Stoicism advises us to practice discernment, to identify and understand the nature of their influence on our lives. Just as a gardener tends to their garden, carefully pruning away the weeds to allow the healthy plants to thrive, we too must be willing to make tough decisions about the relationships that form our social circle. This may involve setting boundaries or, in some cases, distancing ourselves from those whose presence detracts from our well-being. The process of curating our environment is not one of harsh judgment, but of mindful consideration for our own growth and happiness. It involves fostering relationships that nourish and uplift us, and gently letting go of those that drain or harm us. By applying Stoic principles, we empower ourselves to cultivate a life filled with meaningful, supportive, and enriching connections, pruning away the toxic influences that threaten to overshadow our growth. Thus, in the presence of the toxic blossom, let us remember the Stoic guidance to nurture our inner garden with care, ensuring that we surround ourselves with influences that support our well-being, happiness, and the flourishing of our character. The two-faced. Their ability to present one face while concealing another tests our discernment and shakes the very pillars of our interpersonal connections. In the shadow of such duplicity, the ancient wisdom of Stoicism shines a light, guiding us towards maintaining our integrity and navigating these treacherous waters with grace. Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtues such as honesty, integrity, and wisdom, encourages us to approach our dealings with the two-faced scribe with a heightened sense of awareness and cautious discernment. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment, Marcus Aurelius advises. This perspective urges us to see beyond the facade, understanding that our response to duplicity is within our control, and that our peace of mind need not be compromised by the actions of others. Building trust in the shadow of duplicity requires patience, wisdom, and a keen sense of judgment. Trust, according to Stoicism, is not to be granted lightly, but is to be built on a foundation of consistent actions and transparency. It is through observing the alignment of words and actions over time that we can discern the true character of those we choose to let into our lives. In your interactions with the two-faced scribe, let your actions be guided by the Stoic virtues of honesty and integrity. Exercise cautious discernment, keeping your wisdom as your compass and your integrity as your anchor. In doing so, you protect not only your peace of mind, but also the quality of your relationships, ensuring that they are built on a solid foundation of trust and mutual respect. Therefore, as we navigate the complexities of relationships marred by duplicity, let us draw upon the Stoic teachings to remain steadfast in our virtues, allowing them to guide us through the fog of deception towards the clarity of genuine connections. The delusion promiser. They captivate with visions of glory, their promises as attractive as they are elusive. In the desert of reality, these promises too often vanish like a mirage, leaving behind a trail of disappointment. This encounter with unfulfilled promises invites us to turn to Stoicism, a philosophy deeply rooted in the value of action over words and the tangible over the illusory. Stoicism teaches us the importance of grounding our expectations in the solid bedrock of reality rather than the shifting sands of promises. It encourages us to look beyond the allure of eloquent words to the substance of actions. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one, Marcus Aurelius reminds us. This call to embody virtue and action serves as a guiding principle when dealing with the mirage promiser. It prompts us to evaluate the credibility of promises not by their grandeur, but by the evidence of follow-through and reliability. In interactions with the mirage promiser, Stoicism urges us to exercise discernment, to differentiate between mere words and tangible actions. This discernment allows us to place our trust wisely in individuals whose actions reflect their commitments, demonstrating a consistency that stands the test of time. Moreover, Stoicism offers a perspective that mitigates disappointment, reminding us that our happiness and peace of mind are not contingent upon the promises of others, but are cultivated from within. By anchoring our expectations in reality and valuing deeds over words, we safeguard our emotional well-being against the disillusionment of unmet promises. Thus, as we navigate the encounters with mirage promises, let us draw upon Stoic wisdom to remain grounded in the reality of actions, letting them be the true measure of commitment and trustworthiness. In doing so, we align our expectations with the tangible and the real, fostering relationships built on a foundation of reliability and genuine commitment. The reflective mirror. This type reveals none other than ourselves. In the mosaic of personalities we encounter daily, we too play various roles, sometimes embodying the very archetypes we've navigated. It's here, in this mirror, that Stoicism offers its most profound teaching, the transformative power of self-reflection. Stoicism, with its deep emphasis on virtue and wisdom, encourages us to turn our gaze inward, examining our actions, intentions, and the ways we interact with those around us. It invites us to ask, are there moments when I am the shadow critic, casting doubt instead of offering support? Have I ever been the mirage promiser, weaving commitments I couldn't keep? This practice of self-reflection isn't about self-judgment, but about recognizing our capacity for growth and improvement. Know thyself, a maxim embraced by Socrates, encapsulates the essence of this introspection. By holding up the reflective mirror, Stoicism urges us to embrace this ongoing journey of self-discovery, to strive towards becoming our best selves. It's in this introspective process that we find the potential for true personal transformation, cultivating authenticity, empathy, and deeper connections in our relationships. Embrace this opportunity for self-reflection as a gift, a chance to refine your virtues and navigate your interactions with greater wisdom and compassion. By doing so, you not only enhance your own life, but also enrich the lives of those around you, fostering a world of more meaningful and authentic connections. Thus, as we reflect on the reflective mirror, let us commit to this path of Stoic self-examination, embracing the insights it reveals. In doing so, we step into a world of greater authenticity, empathy, and connection, embodying the virtues that define the best of who we can be. Through this deeper exploration, armed with the wisdom of Stoicism, you gain the tools not only to navigate the complexities of human interactions, but to transform them into opportunities for growth, connection, and understanding. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me. As we navigate the vast seas of human interaction, remember that each person we meet holds a lesson, and every interaction is an opportunity to practice virtue, wisdom, and compassion. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and let's continue to learn from each other. If you found value in our exploration, please like, subscribe, and join us on this continuous journey of discovery and growth. Together, let's cultivate a community of understanding, resilience, and profound connection. Until our paths cross again, journey wisely and with an open heart, for in the mirror of reflection, we discover the depths of our own humanity.